What's going on, people? It's your boy, Blackbeard, aka Mr. H. I changed it to Blackbeard because it was kind of hard for people to find me here on YouTube. After I did a little research, I saw that there was quite a few that shared the name that I did, so I decided to switch it up. I should be a little bit easier to find now, but who knows. Just got here to Dallas on my way. Well, I picked up in where did I pick up from? Picked up in Tennessee. Picked up in Tennessee, and I'm on my way to Tolleson, one of the two. Arizona. It was right outside of Phoenix. Just sitting here thinking about some things that I'm going through as far as my current trucking adventure is concerned. If you are currently a company driver, or if you are currently someone who is interested in getting into this game in the trucking industry, at some point you may, or you have already considered becoming an owner-operator. Hold on, let me move this real quick. Now, let's see. There we go. You may have thought of becoming a owner-operator. Along your thought process, depending on where you are, you may have been driving your company vehicle, and you just scooting along, and some truck blows by you going 70, 75, and you probably catch yourself, man, I want to go that fast. I want to be able to have my name on the side of the truck. I want to have a different colored truck than everybody else that's around me in my company. I want to be an owner-operator, or I want to get into a lease. Have you considered the realm of what an owner-operator has to go through? Now, it is true that they have worked hard to acquire their truck. They've ran a lot of loads to be able to purchase that vehicle, if they've paid it off and it's theirs, or they've fulfill the requirements of your company in order to become a lease operator. But there are things that are required of a lease operator, owner operator. You as a company driver, basically your world consists of simply getting a load, getting in the truck, driving to get that load, fueling the truck, getting the load there, and getting paid for it. Simple, right? And it's simple. Your responsibilities are basically to get it from where you picked it up from to where you are delivering it to in a safe manner. That means no tickets, no accidents, or nothing like that. That's it. If the truck breaks down, depending on how your company works it out, your company will put you in a hotel room. They'll fund the bill. The repair bill for the truck, it doesn't come out of your pocket at all. The company foots that bill. So you got it made. You got it made. But at some point you're gonna be like, well, that's safe, and no matter what happens, if I run the load, deliver the load, I'm gonna get a check. No problem. See, you do the exact same thing as a lease operator or a owner operator. Exact same thing. Except that little scenario I just told you, truck breaking down, hotel, and I forgot to mention fueling. Fueling the truck, maintenance for the truck, all of that comes out of your pocket. All of it. Now, being leased to a mega carrier, if you are a lease operator and you're doing all of that, if the truck breaks down, they'll help you. They'll foot you. If you don't have the money to do it, they'll front you the money to help you out. Of course, you're gonna pay that money back through your through weekly payments through your settlement. Same thing with the owner operators. If you were a mega carrier, of course. With an owner operator company, all that's on you. Also, if you were a mega carrier, if the truck breaks down and is going to be in the shop for an extended amount of time, they'll just loan you another one. Here, you can borrow this one until you get back on your feet or until your truck is repaired. That way you're still generating some type of revenue. Easy, right? Sounds easy, right? As a lease and an owner operator, when the truck is running fine and loads is good and the rates are good, oh, you whistling Dixie. You in the wind. You know what I'm saying? Your coattails is flapping. Can't nobody tell you nothing. Because in that scenario, it's pick up the load, or I'm sorry, talk to the broker or the dispatcher if you're a lease with a mega carrier. Negotiate the rates if you're an owner operator. Pick up the load, run the load, deliver the load, get paid. Long as all, you know, the weather's fine, you know what I'm saying? Can't nobody really tell you nothing. Everything's Gucci. Beautiful. Sun is shining. Birds chirping. You know what I'm saying? Truck running like a raped ape. You in the wind. Everything is good. You as a company driver, no issues. You ain't got to pay for fuel, maintenance, repairs, hotel stays, whatever. Everybody happy. Here's where it gets tricky. There is going to come a time for the lease operator and the owner operator specifically. There's going to come a time where that tool that you use, the truck, something will fail. It's inevitable. It is going to happen. Depending on how bad it is, and depending on if you are one of 3 lease or owner operators, and those 3 are, you were smart enough to make your money, you only spent money when you needed to, and everything else you just put to the side and saved it. Smart owner operator. You have your average lease or owner operator. They are the ones that run the miles, run the loads, deliver loads, make money, but they spend a little bit here, spend a little bit there, but they still got a little bit of change to the side. And you got your third one. Those are the ones that's so happy because the money was good. They spent everything. Oh yeah, they took care of what's well, it's possible that they was responsible enough to take care of what needs to be taken care of at the crib, but if they made $3,000, they spent $3,100. You understand what I'm saying? So they don't have anything. So that truck breaks down. And if you're one of the first two, depending on how bad it is, everything might be all right. But it's that third one. It's that third one that's going to have all the issues. Especially if they're not with a mega carrier. If you're going to become a lease operator, if you're going to feel froggy and jump at that opportunity, you need to know what you're getting into. You as a company driver need to look at your current situation. Look at what you could possibly get yourself into as a lease operator and judge accordingly. Now, yeah, there's been plenty of people who've done it and been successful. No problem. There are 10 times more than that amount of people who've done it and failed miserably. I've been asked quite a few times, is leasing worth it? Is it worth
giving up my company truck and becoming a lease operator and or a full-fledged owner-operator. And I tell them all the same. It depends on you. Honestly, if you want to do everything your way, you're one of the ones that, can't tell you nothing, because according to the stories that you've heard from, your uncles, cousins, brother's best friend's father, the uncle from the neighborhood kid 3 doors down, who's owned their truck for years, you have an idea of what to do. Not knowing that every person's circumstances are different. That doesn't even run across your mind at all. To you, you just want to jump in both feet and go for gusto. There ain't nothing wrong with that. But you need to understand what you're getting yourself into. Yeah, you can learn along the way, but you gotta have the right mentality. It's hard out here. Being a lease operator, being a owner operator, it ain't easy. A lot of people make it look that way because they have a system that works for them and they stuck by that system and they've profited. If there's a person that's an owner operator or lease operator that haven't found that system, it's not going to work as well for them. It's just the way it is. So, Mr. and or Mrs. Company Driver, ask yourselves, is this what you want to do? Do you want to graduate to that next level? Is it worth doing it? Do I have the correct mind frame? Do I have the correct resources to make that jump? Those are some things you need to ask yourselves. There's a reason why there are company drivers who stay as such for 10, 15,
there is
20
currently light
years.
traffic on your route.
Thank you. There's a reason for that. And that reason because they, along the way, realize that it's not for them, for whatever reason. They feel like they can stay where they're at, just get in the truck, fuel the truck, get the load, run it, deliver it, get paid. Easy. All they got to do is tell the people that own the truck, hey, this is what's wrong with it, fix it. If it breaks down, give me another one. If that one breaks down, give me another one. You know? That's why they've done it. But you won't know. You won't know if you can accomplish it unless you just do it. There are some things in life, and we've all been through it. Sometimes there's something that we want so bad that it just stirs. It stirs in the soul. It swims and it swims around. It swims around, swims around. You want it so bad. either you can't afford it or you're scared to do something, but that yearning just stays with you. If that is you as a company driver, if the yearning that you're feeling is so great, then do your research. Do your research. Know what you're getting yourself into. There are a couple of YouTubers out here. They've been in the game less than I have, and they got a couple of trucks. Being a small fleece man, being the boss man, running things, because they found their system and they running with it. Okay? And then you have those that are doing this as a lease operator, owner operator. They are barely hanging on by a thread. Reasons are unknown to me. But it's not all weeks are going to be good weeks. Not all months are going to be good months. But how your situation as a lease operator, owner operator is during those bad weeks and bad months depend on how you did everything during the good times. It's all up to you. So, I'm gonna leave y'all with this. And I hate to steal it from a man D-Raj, but he has a good point. And at the end of majority of his videos, he says, and I quote, "If you're not about that life, get out of that truck." I won't say, it depends on what life you're picking. You understand? You're a company man, it can be easy. But if that life consists of you being a lease operator and an owner operator, and you just ain't doing things right, yeah, you might want to step back, reevaluate yourselves, reevaluate your situation, readjust some things, reorder your priorities. You understand? That is the best thing to do. So, I'ma holler at y'all. Y'all be easy, and I'ma catch you next time.